Hey everybody, I'm SketchyBot3000 and you're watching Nerd Something or Other. Today I just wanted to tell you real quick about my experience using the Jabra 75T Elite Active 75T. Getting all that in the right order is kind of weird, but the 75T Jabras, the active version is what I got. Although there's not much difference between this and just the 75Ts. These do have a rubberized texture to the headphones and the case, which, by the way, case is super pocketable. It's so tiny. I love this case. I love the, I think they're calling it copper and black look. Does it say here? I don't know. It's more of a bronze if you ask me, but that's not really what we're here to talk about. So, it's got a little rubberized texture to it, but that doesn't really make it any stickier or anything. It's just kind of a texture they added to it. I'm here to talk about my love-hate relationship with them. I love these headphones. I love them. And I hate them enough that I'm going to return them. And here's why. They are an excellent set of headphones. The sound quality is amazing. A little heavier on the bass. I heard a lot of other reviewers say that, and I agree. But as I listen to a lot of rock and roll, pop, electronic, it was perfect. I loved it. It was just a little bit more bass, not too much more. I never messed with the settings because I liked the way that it sounded. I mean, they're a great set of headphones. The audio pass-through was great. I never used the active noise canceling because that's just not something that fits into my life. I don't know. They were wonderful. But I had a problem that I didn't hear a lot of other reviewers talking about, or they did talk about it. They didn't have the same problem that I had. Because I watched a lot of reviews before I got these headphones. I was really interested in getting a good set of headphones this time around. I've been buying the cheap Chinese stuff, or I don't know where they're coming from. Who knows? But I was buying like $30 wireless earbuds. And they did okay. But I was ready to step up. And the problem I had is that the right earbud falls out of my ear. That was the problem that I was having. That I just, it's annoying enough that I can't get past it. I've got to return them. Even though I love these headphones, I hate that I can't get them to stay in my ears. Like I said, most of the other reviewers don't seem to have this problem. I think it was pretty consistent across the reviews that if you're doing something like CrossFit or something that's active enough, it's going to knock them loose. They're not that tight of a fit for anybody. But if you're just jogging with them, a lot of people seem to say that they stayed in their ears pretty well for jogging. And that's a lot of what I'm doing. That's like 75% of the time I'm using these headphones, I'm jogging with them. But when I jog, the right one starts working its way loose. I go out for about 40 minutes to an hour and 20 minutes, and I'm finding that they'll fall out about 3 to 4 times. By the 4th time, I just put it in my pocket, and I can't deal with it anymore. It's just too much. But aside from that, they've been great. I loved them so much that before deciding to send them back, I actually started Googling, okay, is there anything I can get, like third-party wings or something to add to them to get them to stick in my ears? And I was finding a lot of other people having the same problem, and they got the Comply name brand smart foam ear tips, and that seemed to fix it for them. They're about $20-something. I'm going to put a link for that in I'll put a link for that below, an affiliated link, along with a link for the headphones if you decide you want to try them out. I'm going to get ahead of myself here. I recommend you do try them out if you want to. Just make sure there's a good return policy. But I got the smart foam ear tips, and that did seem to make a little bit of a difference. But as soon as I started running, it started happening again all over. Really didn't do it for me. But I love the headphones. They're a wonderful set of headphones. I love they have a clicky button instead of the touch stuff. I'm outside with them running in the winter a lot, and I wear a hat over my head. And you can't use touch buttons with a hat on. but these were very light, clicky buttons, so you don't feel like you're jamming it into your ear when you're pressing it. They're wonderful. The pass-through worked great. I love that you can pull them out and they'll pause, but I didn't use that much because I just paused the music by tapping my ear, and then I would hold conversations with my little kids, and it was not an issue. I did turn up the passive audio like 1 notch to get it right where I wanted it, but that did the trick. Anyway, I feel like I've kind of covered it all. I wanted to make this kind of quick. They're great headphones, and most of the reviews I saw didn't seem to have the same problem that I did. I think it's got something to do with my ears. My recommendation on these headphones, if you want them, get them. The actives may not be worth the extra cost. I couldn't get over the color. I paid extra for the color. That's what I did. There's still water resistance on the other ones. I remember, if I remember correctly, I think the 75Ts have some water resistance, which would be fine. Unless there's a color that you just can't get over, just get the 75Ts. But make sure that there is a good return policy. Make sure that they work with your ears. The problem I had is this. Let's see if I can show you here. So like this little nubbin on the back is supposed to kind of like hook into the back of your ear, but it's really round and soft. I've got another set of headphones that are a very similar design and build. They're the cheap China stuff, right? Where did I put them? Here they are. Much larger case, still pocketable, but a bit bulky. And you'll notice on the end of them, they have a little bit more of like an edge and it kind of hooks into the back of your ear a little bit better. I still kind of have a problem with these falling out, but not nearly. I've had these for over a year and they've been okay. They fall out from time to time, but it's rare. It's not as common as with the 75Ts. But it's just such a round bulbous end. There's no way for it to hook, and it just kind of slowly works its way out. But that's been my experience. They've been great. I love them otherwise. If you're interested in them, try them and then return them. Just make sure you have a return policy. Anyway, thanks for joining me. That was my experience with the 75Ts. Be sure to check out my artist link below. Get yourself a sweet head gaiter here, or premium masks. Oh God, phone cases. Look, Banana Bot. Phone cases, stickers for the kids, coffee mugs, all kinds of great stuff. Fun stuff. So grab something for yourself, something for the kids, something for a friend and a loved one. Anyway, enjoyed having you all, and I'll see you all on the next one.